Hey guys, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Last time we got a cannon from Edo on, well, Cannon Island. Tried to follow the ghost ship, but couldn't because of the fog. This time we'll be going to Molida Island to see if we can find any clues how to get through it. Those whirlwinds that occasionally pop up, you can defeat by shooting them with the cannon 2 times. And let's dock down here. Molida Island. Another letter from that guy. Seriously? We can't navigate through the fog, so what are we supposed to do? We can't get to the crest location on the chart unless you pass through the fog. What do you do? Do you want to ship out? Nah. Then go take care of things and let's ship out soon. Let's destroy the barrels and see if there's anything inside. No. Okay, this girl is really creepy. You can't see it from here. Hey, a new face! Welcome to Molida Island. Lots of island guys are off fishing, but you'll still find many of us at work here. I've seen the Northern Sea lately. That awful fog in the ghost ship. Scary. Better not to take the Northwestern Sea, or you'll get the shivers. Her smile gives me the shivers. What is that? Wayfarer's words number 1. I tried sailing through the foggy passage to the North Sea. Tried and failed. I found myself sailing back to the same point, so I abandoned my voyage. Nothing in that rock. We also have some palm trees, which is a new variant of tree I don't think we've seen before. Boing boing! Want some valuable information? Yeah, there's a tiny isle in the middle of the 3 boulders south of this isle. It said that there's a beautiful spring there. This is one of several isles that are not charted on any map. Keep a vigilant eye out while sailing. You never know what you'll find. Now make a note of what I just said. If you open the map... No, you have to open the sea chart. I'm not sure why I thought you could get to it from the map. But he said there is an island in the center of 3 boulders south of here. So you make a note of that, and that'll be our next destination. As he said, there are several islands around the ocean that aren't immediately charted on your map, and you have to discover them in order for them to become. You have to discover them in order for them to become charted. Have you entered the foggy passage to the north? Yeah. No matter what you do, it seems like there's no way through the fog, right? Every time you brave that accursed fog, you'll be sent back to your original spot. But Romanos, who lives on the village edge, had a father who got through it. No one dares to try to figure it out, not since the ghost ship was seen in the fog. You say no. Every time you Oh, just the same thing. Let's also get this done over with.
Delivery, watch out, it's coming! It's the letter from Astrid. I can't wait. Good tidings, Ewing. Thank you for your recent help. The tries I might take express my gratitude. Words I cannot do justice. There are things I can do in return. Please stop by the Isle of Ember. I know that some of my modest means might have less to offer, but I believe that I can at least show you the way she do become lost. Sincerely, Astrid. And that's the end of it. God, that's her that I'm out of here.
Good riddance, he's gone. Who's in this house? Actually, let's just rob them. Got a Zora scale. That's another treasure. I think we have one of those. No, we don't. We'll have to find out how much it's worth later on, too. Get a spare rupee. There's another tablet here. Wayfarer's words number 2. I made my way through the fog to the North Sea, where I first spied the island. What a place, ravaged by winds. How can I name it anything but Isle of Gust? Just look at the stone tablet. The guy who lives nearby, Romanos, had a father who scattered these here. They're left as testament to his trip to the Isle of Gust, but they're a big nuisance. There's another store on the island. I presume your sister is from Merkay? Welcome to Molida's store. If there's something you want, tap it. We have arrows that we can't buy because... Wait, you don't have a bow? I can't sell arrows to people without bows. Also bombs, but again, we don't have a bomb bag. There will be a power gem sold here, but we can't get it because we don't have 500 rupees. Thanks for stopping by. Back out here, there's a post, just like the one we saw in the Temple of the Ocean King. That's definitely gonna be something we'll want to remember for later. Up here, it looks like there should be something hidden here, but there isn't. I don't know what the thought process behind it either was, unless it was intentionally meant to be a decoy. And over here, what, you want to sail to island up in the Northwestern Sea? My husband called that place the Isle of Gust. He used to talk about how he had visited that island. My husband was once content to be a fisherman until he left this place. He saw uncharted lands, at least that's what he said when he finally left. He refused to work, instead ruining his boat by braving the northern fog repeatedly. The last time we saw him was over a year ago. My son Romanos, who's at home right now, might know a little more. But that boy hasn't worked in a long time either. He's peeved at his dad, I think. He might get upset if you mention the Isle of Gust. Isle of Gust, Isle of Gust, Isle of Gust! Need something, kid? What? You want to travel to the Isle of Gust? Please don't tell me you're going your own way, too. Yeah, I guess we are. Oh, really? Do it your way? Go your own way? What a bunch of garbage. All this endless babbling about living with a lust for adventure. Can that put food on the table? Can that make your family happy? Going your own way is no way to survive in this life. My way is a lot better. Staying home, eating cheese, that's the life. Yeah, Isle of Gust, don't say another word about it. Figure it out yourself and get out of here. Don't say anything else. Wait, kid, come back! Okay, let's hear him out. Sorry to unload all that on you, kid. It's just that my dad used to say lots about going his own way to explore, and I got fed up with him. My dad used to talk about getting through the fog and seeing the Isle of Gust. He said something about a specific route for getting through the foggy passage, but only he knew which way to go. There's a cave behind our house where my dad used to escape all the time. He called it his hideaway. You might find more details in there. But it's dangerous in there, so take care of yourself, kid. I like Romanos' character, but I have to say it, his face bothers me. His nose looks like a giant infected zit, and I can't unsee it. And now that you have to suffer with that knowledge too. Let's also break the pot for good measure and steal money from this probably very impoverished family. Did you talk to my son? Yeah, we did. Young man, you mustn't go into that cave. Dangerous monsters have been seen there lately. Now be a good boy. Don't go anywhere near it. Oh, what? Well, if my son has said it's alright, then go on in. There's no stopping you, is there? But please, don't do anything too dangerous. You say anything else? No. Here we have the Wayfarer's hideaway, apparently. There's some choo-choos, some blocks that can only be blown up with bomb flowers, or regular bombs, which we can't afford. And that rupee is gone. Up here. This guy is alternatively called a Zora Warrior or a Geozard. I personally prefer Geozard. In order to beat him, you have to hit him with a boomerang from behind and then slash at him from an angle where he can't put up his shield. Get the red rupee he drops, and through here, we're in another segment of it with normal Octoroks, not Sea Octoroks, as I think they're called. They go down in 2 hits or 1 leaping hit. Here's the north part of the main area, and a hidden place. Well, not very hidden place, because that crack is incredibly obvious. Let's blow up those blocks to open a way back. And see what lies in. Is that close enough? No. Let's get it right this time. Now, if you stand just out of range of a bomb and slash at it, you can't actually get it to explode early. But it's a bit risky since you can lose health if you're accidentally too close to it. My journal. I'm writing this while in a private space I call my hideaway. Whenever I'm here, I find myself utterly at peace. And it will stay that way only as long as I know that no one will interrupt me. Now we do have one more hideaway, and no one will ever find the entrance. It's under the spot where the lines drawn between my stone tablets intersect. It's brilliant if I do say so myself. You got the shovel, have a spot to dig there. Dig in suspicious places. This must be the place that Romanos' dad called his hideaway, but I haven't seen any clues about how to get through that foggy passage. Well, we might find some in the real hideaway, as he called it. We have a big green ruby. Now, with the shovel, we can dig up any patch of dirt. Certain patches you can't dig up if they're made of rock or metal like you'd expect, but it's very much worth your time to dig in a lot of places because there are a lot of great rewards you can get. We already found 10 rupees just from digging here in spots that weren't obviously important. If you see a spot of cracked dirt, you want to dig there. So really any spot can potentially have great rewards to them. I won't be doing it for every location, but I do want to illustrate that point by digging up all the squares in the hideaway. Another blue rupee. Sometimes you can even get red rupees just from ordinary digging, so case in point. Also, they can heal you. I have to dig that up because it would be really unsatisfying if I left some of them. And the terrain in front of the door is some we can't dig up. Now our next spot is to go up those stairs, but before we do that, there was a spot we can dig up in the center of the area where we fought the Geozard. Yes, I'm calling it that because that's a way better name. Another big green rupee. We can finally purchase a gem from one of the stores. And while we're doing that, let's practice our somersaults. I'm still not quite used to the control scheme on my laptop instead of an actual stylus, so I do have the hang of it with an actual stylus, but not so much with this. Over here, Dark Pearl Loop. That's another treasure that we again have not seen yet. Still 5 more to go. Wayfarer's words number 3, but the Isle of Gus is only one of many islands beyond that foggy passage. I will see them all. It's my life's dream. It's the only way to live. Let's make a note of where the tablet was. Actually, let's draw it as a gravestone. Yeah, very cheery, but it's an accurate shape. Okay, looks like these trees would have something in them, but I don't think so. And the trees with a unique texture. Looks a lot more swampy here. Yep, nothing in there. So if we run around here, we're right above Romanos' house. Wayfarer's words number 4. What a discovery! On the Isle of Gus, a temple reached into the sky itself. But a temple to what? For whom? My curiosity must be satisfied. Mark that down. And now let's return to where we found the first 2 tablets and see what's there. But first, let's get another big green rupee. They're giving us everything now, geez. Not complaining, though. Welcome to Molida's store. Nice choice, not sure what it is, but like the color for you, 500 rupees. You got a power gem, that's our 3rd one. Thank you very much. Can I get you anything else? Thanks for stopping by. Now here's the second one. Let's get it down. And the first one was all the way over here. Now let's draw a line between them. So that, probably not very accurate, but it's in this general area. And to make things even more convenient, there's a landmark right where they intersect. To my son, Romanos, if you're reading these words, you have found my true hideaway, which means you also have developed a desire to find your own way in life. You know that I'm truly sorry for putting you and your mother through so much. I'm well aware that I'm the world's worst father, leaving you both behind. There's so much about the ways of the world I don't understand. Such as why the ghost ship appears and steals people. Where do its victims go? I decided to dedicate my life to finding out the answers. If I fail to return, please take care of your mother. And please forgive me. In closing, one more thing. Embrace your wayfaring ways, my son. Got another treasure map. Seems like he found another thing that could come in handy. And here, to my son, here's the only way to sail through the foggy passage. And we have an exact route for getting through the fog to the Isle of Gust, which is also coincidentally where the next spirit is. And in a temple that reaches all the way to the sky. I'm genuinely surprised Ciela didn't say, "Hey, Lake, why don't you dig it up? I'm sure there's a lot we could do there." There's nothing else in the hideaway, even though I feel like there should be something else. Well, that is technically something else, but not what I was looking for. I was looking for like a collectible or something. There's a strange sun emblem on that door, Link. Wonder if we can open it. Try touching the door, Link. That looks pretty locked to me. That didn't work. It's not opening. There's something with this crest that tickles my memory. Hey, why not draw this emblem on your map so we remember it later on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one more spike. There we go. Yeah. That ledge lets us drop back down into the rest of the hideaway. I see, you found my husband's hideaway. I'm sure he'd be irritated. Get out of my head, that meme is so fucking dead. It's been like 4 fucking years, why won't it just die? Or at least die in my head. Oh, you found my dad's hideaway and defeat the monsters in there? I see. You inspired me, kid. What drove my dad to go his own way like you? I'm anxious to join him and find out. Thanks, kid. It seems like Romanos has found a new calling in his life. Even if leaving your loved ones behind isn't great, I mean, at least he's found something to aspire to. What, you actually know how to reach the Northern Sea? The route was written on a map, was it? Please tell me you wrote it on a chart. So did you write it down? Yes. How we shove off then? The fog awaits. Actually, before we do that, there are 2 things we want to do. First, there's a boat here, a traveler's ship. You'll find traveler's ship over the sea, and when you see one, it's just like Beetle's ship or an island, just draw a line to it to board them. You want to explore at every traveler's ship you can find because more often than not, they'll have some pretty good rewards on them. Want to board the ship, Link? I really like the interior design here. These are mini blades. Thankfully, they don't do their whole annoying thing from Wind Waker anymore. Thank God. Or thank Hylia in this instance. By defeating all of them, we save this guy. Play dead, play dead! I mean, those monsters are gone, but we can still loot his ship anyway. Have 1 rupee, some boomerangs. We could definitely use those, but I mean, we already have one. Oh, you have to talk to him more than 1 time, I remember now. Okay, this is also really annoying. For some reason, you can't just draw a line to the ship, but if you tap on the ship from the ocean view screen, you can reboard them. You can reboard it, but the mini blades will respawn. Okay, let's talk to him multiple times. Play dead, play dead. Go away, wait for me! How annoying. Hey, what? Oh, what? The bad guys left long ago? Yeah, nothing works better than playing dead when bad guys are around. Say, don't think we've met before. I'm part of the Maritime Defense Force. The name's Nieve. Yep, I patrol these waters in order to keep the peace. I'm a peacekeeper. It's nice to meet you. Oh, and here, this is for helping me out. Real crowd! Are you happy? You're happy, right? There isn't a person alive who isn't happy to get a present. I joined the force because I want to be more like my big brother, but I dropped my garden notebook somewhere. Anyway, just think, my brother's a hero in the northern seas. Ha, hilarious, isn't it? Every day, or every 24 hours on the DS clock, I believe, he'll be attacked by mini-blins, so you can board his ship and get a random treasure as a reward. If it's been multiple days since you've seen him, he can give out multiple treasures, so it's a good way to rack them up. And on the horizon, we can see the island that was in the middle of the boulders. And the seagulls are too far away for us to shoot them down. Look there, the island isn't marked on our charts, Link. It looks like we can dock there. There, just add the island to your chart. Why not set a course for it? Once you see the island, it'll be marked down, and you can anchor there. Here at question mark. Well, first let's lay siege to it. Just like we laid siege to Can Island, we have destroyed 2 out of the 5 islands so far in this part of the sea. Spirit Island. There's no music here. Just a patch of grass and boulders that we can go through to get some rupees and hearts in. There are some choo-choos here that you can get more stuff from, but this is a great and really satisfying place to get rupees at. Okay, for some reason I'm hearing thudding noises coming from elsewhere in my apartment. I have no clue what the fuck they're doing over there. Like, it's been happening and it's actually kind of starting to get on my nerves. Like, holy hell, like, why do you have to make fucking thudding noises? Like, I can even feel the floor shaking. You got a courage gem, great. It's courage but can't be used like this. Store it on the collection screen for now. Also sounds like there might be something shooting like rocks or something. The shrine at Spirit Island. The servant spirits came here long ago in search of the power to defeat evil. The 3 spirits use spirit gems to gain the power they required. Before we do that, let's cut down the real force of evil, the grass. 8 more rupees. Again, we touch the door to go through. The flames light up automatically. Let's rob this shrine. 10 spirit gems will give great power to a spirit. 20 spirit gems are required for a spirit to fully realize its power. Equip spirits that have been powered up to boost your own abilities. Open the collection screen and tap the spirit icon to equip a powered up spirit. Also, if you tap the same spirit, you will deselect it. You can't utilize a spirit's power unless you equip it. Remember that. We need 10 spirit gems of a particular type. Well, not of a particular type, of any type, in order for that feature to become useful. Link. I am the servant to the goddess of spirits that dwells in this spring. I've been awaiting your arrival. The spirits that travel with you have not recovered their true strength. To restore their power, you must find spirit gems scattered around the world. Then you must bring them here. Collect these and the spirits will recover their true power. Then they will be of even greater assistance to you in your quest. Which spirit gems do you want to present? Power. So far you have located 3 power gems. You must find 7 more spirit gems, before your Spirit of Power's ability will increase again. We're at 3 power gems and 1 courage gem, no wisdom gems. But we do have a place to go when we do find them. Not only that, but we have some more treasures, and we finally have a way through the fog in the Northwestern Sea. Seems like something on this island would be worth a trip, but you want to leave already? Set sail. But you also found the route through the fog to the Northwestern Sea and the Isle of Gust, where the next spirit awaits. Next time in The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, we return to the fog, sail through it, and go to the Isle of Gust. See you guys next time.